Yes guys, thanks for coming back. Welcome to part 3 of our Shiny Regional series. Today's going to be a quick one because we're looking at Farfetch'd. So we're going to look at Farfetch'd camp comparisons, Farfetch'd on the walkabout, and also Farfetch'd jumping into battle as well. If you like the videos, want to see more of these, just hit that subscribe button so you can see more of the videos as they come out, and also come and catch me streaming in a week as well. Thank you, enjoy the video. Right guys, let's get started with the camp comparison and see who's ready to come over and chat to us today. We'll start with Kanto because he's right there. I'm going to call over his friend over here too. Come on. So as you can see already, these guys, the differences, I think, when you're playing the game, it's quite subtle, but when you got them next to each other, it's really clear that the Kanto shiny is really nicely like that sort of, it's kind of like a peach colour. I really like this colour actually. I think it's a great change. Other than that though, it's the only main colour, so it's one of those shinies where it's just one big colour change. Even the eyebrow is still the same colour as well. The leak is still the same colour too. But as you can see, I do quite like it. I think it looks really good. Alright, and let's move on to Galarian. Hopefully I can tell the difference between the two. Okay, so here we go. Here comes the Galarian Farfetch'd coming over, and luckily, now that I've actually got them on the screen at the same time, you can really see that they are different. When you're hunting this guy, I'm telling you now, it's really hard to talk about the difference because the colour change is so close. But now I can really see it. And I've got to be honest, as far as shinies go, for me, I'm not too happy with it. Although it is actually very different because as you can see here, not only is the chest different, but also the feathers on the back are different as well. So it's completely different colours. However, it's so subtle, I'm just not really gassed on it, if I'm honest, as you can see there. And of course, let's also compare Galarian Farfetch'd to Kanto Farfetch'd together at the same time. So let's get them both over here. And yeah, as I say, looking at the two, I really like the designs on both of them, but I actually like the look of Galarian Farfetch'd more. I think he looks a lot more like sort of smooth and a bit more dangerous, whereas the Kanto Farfetch'd looks a lot more innocent. However, I like the shiny of the Kanto much more versus the Galarian one, I've got to say, because, you know, even though there's only one colour change, it's a much more obvious colour change, and I really like that colour a lot more, as I say. Whereas Galarian guy looks like he's just not fussed, but I like that bicep flash, I'm not gonna lie. Right guys, here we are, my favourite spot in the Crown Tundra on the Dino Tree. We're going to start with Kanto Farfetch'd first, and let's see what this guy looks like moving around. So yeah, I pulled off slow because as I expected, he's going to be flying, and this guy's not exactly the quickest guy we're going to ever meet, as you can see. Me running into the tree there. Yeah, he's not the quickest guy we're going to meet, so I've got to really take my time for him to keep up with me. I really don't know why they make these Pokemon move so slowly, because there's no point effectively, because as you can see, if I'm playing the game as normal, he's never going to be with me at all times. He's just going to keep disappearing and respawning next to me. However, I do like to see flying Pokemon. It's the first flying Pokemon that I've actually seen myself in the wild, so it's quite cool. I mean, in the wild following me, and it is quite cool to see him flying around like that with the leak in his mouth. Let's move on to the next one and have a look at Galarian Farfetch'd. Okay, so here we go, Galarian Farfetch'd. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I don't think he's going to fly, I have a feeling, but let's move and see what happens. No, of course not. There's no way he's flying with that big leak in his hand. As you can see as well, another very slow mover. I'm basically crawling here to allow him to keep up with me, and I still got to stop. So, but I do like the look of it. He looks very, I'm not going to lie, he looks very intimidating, you know, as he's coming across. He looks like he's ready to do some damage. I really like the design on Galarian Farfetch'd, I have to be honest. I like the design in it more, but I like the shiny of Kanto more. But yeah, he's a slow guy. He looks threatening, but I don't know why, because he ain't going to catch nobody. Let's wait for him to catch up. Yeah, very slow, very slow. But there you go, that's what he looks like. What we're going to do now, we're actually going to jump into some battles, and we're going to see what these guys look like when they first come out into the battle. Right, let's see Galarian get into battle, shall we? Here we go. One of these days, green is going to shine in the video. One day. Okay, so there we go. So I had to hatch Galarian Farfetch'd because I don't have him in my game. I've got Shield, so I had to hatch him. I couldn't hunt him, so of course we've got the star animation on him. And I've got to say, I like it. It goes quite well with him. I think, you know, I think it works quite nicely with him. I really like the way he looks from all around. As I say, the design's good for me, but the shiny I'm not impressed with. Okay, let's get Kanto into battle and have a look at this one, shall we? Hello, Green. Alright, so as you can see, we've got the square animation on this guy, and actually this guy could have been anything because I transferred him over from Let's Go. I found it a lot easier to hunt this guy in Let's Go than I did in Sword and Shield. Then I could do Sword and Shield hunts whilst doing Let's Go at the same time. But again, I do like the look of it. I like the square shiny more than the star shiny, I'm not going to lie. But with this guy, again, I like how it comes out, I like it works well, and as you can see here, the colours are really cool. Kind of similar to the Greens colour now, and it makes me feel like a bit less less enamoured with it, but I do think it looks really good. And I was impressed with it. Right, so there you have it. You've seen both the Galarian and the Kanto Shiny Farfetch'd. Which one do you like more? I'd love to know, so put it down in the comments. For me, it's a hard decision because Kanto change is much of a bigger change, but Galarian design looks much cooler to me. So I'd love to know what you're saying, and remember to help me make up my mind as well. Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video, which will be the number 4, and who knows who's going to be next. Thank you.